I'm not really fan of Guardians of Galaxies, but Guardians of Galaxies Volume 3 was my first experience of watching this series. So, in this episode, I'm going to have my review, a person who wants to know the characters, the story, and the superheroes in this film for the first time. The opening scene starts with a raccoon who is walking in a city, which it seems the city is not on Earth, it's somewhere else, in another planet, which it has a very kind people. But I would really like if there was any long or wide shot of this city, which there was no any. The second thing that I was really shocked about the story was when I just start knowing the characters, the heroes and their abilities, suddenly a young boy attacked to the city and the heroes were not that much powerful to stop him. I mean, the heroes couldn't protect the city, let's even not talk about the galaxy. But there are two things that I really liked about the story. First, I start with the villain. The bad guy in the film was a perfectionist in a really bad way. He wants everything's perfect. He was trying to change everything's nature to a better version of themselves. So the movie wants to say the natural state of anything is better. The second interesting message of this movie was when Guardians of Galaxies saved the Rocket's life, a man, a tree and a raccoon hugged each other. Which I think the point of this scene is when we take care of plants, animals and other humans, we can pull anything off. I found these two things really interesting, but just for teenagers. Yeah, the movie had some good points, good messages, but they are just suitable for 13 till 18 years old, not more than that. To be honest, I couldn't connect myself to the movie. Even the dialogues, the jokes were kinda nonsense and not funny enough for me.
What it's here for?
Drax, sit up! Idiot.
The movie starts with a flashback and we see what happened for Rocket in the past. His name was Subject 89P13, which they tattooed the code on his body. So I think the movie had a small mention to Holocaust incident and what happened for Jewish people here. As I said, the bad guy is trying to create perfect creatures, and the Rocket was one of them. He is smart and also he has the potential of analyzing and discovering. So the villain needs the Rocket's brain for more producing these kind of creatures. But Rocket gets hurt and his friends, the Guardians of Galaxies, had only 48 hours to save his life. I didn't really like the movie, but if you watch the video till here, you definitely are fan of Marvel's movie. I like superheroes movie, especially Batman's, but generally Marvels are not my type. If you know any Marvels movie which you think it can change my mind, suggest it. I definitely go for it. The IMDb rate for this movie is 8.2, Rotten Tomato is 82 and Metacritic is 64, and my rate to this movie is 5 out of 10. The movie is action superhero comedy directed by James Gunn. $250 million was budget for this movie and it grosses about $839.8 million in box office. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked the video, please tap the subscribe button, then send it to your friends. If there's any question, any mistake or any suggestion, please let me know. Love you all. See you soon.